Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about two things, both of them requested by you. Number one is the new NCSoft video, the teaser trailer for the new class in AION the computer game. And number two, we're going to talk about AION 2, the game, the mobile game. Guys, I didn't really want to talk about it because it's a mobile game. Nothing really for me to say about a mobile game, but you guys wanted me to say what I think about AION 2 being a mobile game in the first place. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that also in this video. So let's get going, guys. So this video was set to unlisted yesterday. I think today they actually made it public. You can find it on the NCSoft's official YouTube channel. If you check this AION playlist, it's right here at the top. Let's just watch it together, guys. I've already seen it, but let's watch it together, and after that we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, this is the new class in AION, the computer game. Cool. Okay, so that was the trailer for the new class. Now, my thoughts about this trailer. First time when I saw it was yesterday. My first impressions was, of course, that's super fucking hype, right? It's hype to have a new class in the game that you play, the game that you like, etc. It's really, really awesome. So I was hyped for like the first, I don't know, 10 seconds. I was thinking, man, a new class. Finally, we haven't had a new class for like, what, 4 years already? So I was expecting a new class. I wanted a new class, the second branch from the artist profession. I wanted that to be branched. So this class kind of looks like the second branch from the artist profession, because one of them is the bard, right, which is like a musician, you know, that's also like some form of art, music. And this one is like a modern art, let's say, a class that does graffitis and that does parkour, and he or she shoots, you know, paint from spray cans or paint from a paint cannon, or so this is like, this kind of resembles like the form of art that would branch out from like an artist class, right? It's very modern, doesn't really fit, or like all of this doesn't really fit in the whole AION theme for me. In my head, having a class that is so modern, like such a modern type of art from artist, but still pretty hype. I was really excited. I watched it with pleasure, this video, and I was really excited to find out when it comes. Now, when it comes, we cannot know, because it might come with 7.0, it might come with a 6.9 patch. God knows when this class is gonna be. I had a lot of questions, guys, after watching this clip. I had a lot of questions, and that is for the simple reason that this does not look like AION. This doesn't look like the graphics of AION, you know. This is how AION looks. You can look at my beautiful character, yeah. So from this to this, you know what I'm saying? So I had this thought, is AION like in 7.0, or let's assume that this comes in 7.0, right? A new class, it should be in a 0.0 patch. So let's assume that, is AION getting a makeover in 7.0, a graphical makeover? Is AION improving the engine in 7.0? All of these are super hype things and super good things to think about for the future of AION, for the future of the game. The graphics though in AION, because then after I was thinking that this doesn't look like AION, and the thought came to my mind, whoa, is AION getting a graphics update? I don't know, sometime next year, for Koreans, and maybe in 2020 for us, because Koreans right now are kind of well into 6.5 patch. So after 6.5 there might be a 6.7, or there might be a 6.9 as well, and only after that's a 7.0. So Koreans are not getting 7.0 this year in 2018. Koreans might get 7.0 next year, and it's not going to be in like February, March, because it's kind of too soon, unless NCSoft just wants to jump from 6.5 to 7.0, which I don't think it's the case, judging by the history, that 9-year history of AION as a game in terms of patches. So I think Koreans are going to get 7.0 sometime next year, I don't know, around summer kind of time. So if they get it in summer, we might be very lucky to also get 7.0, I don't know, late winter, maybe a November patch for us in Europe and North America for the 7.0, if not in 2020 beginning, I don't know, January, February. So having all of this said, then the thought hit my head. Okay, so AION is getting a new class, super hype, right? I mean, look at the smile on my face. I cannot stop smiling because I know how hype this is. AION is getting maybe a graphic rework, or maybe this is just a simple class trailer done nicely with nice effects, with smoothed out graphics, with like nice shiny lip gloss and nice wavy hair and stuff like that, and cool looking armor. Maybe this is just a movie for the class that's gonna look somewhere like that. Well, I hope it doesn't look like my character, but anyway, just saying. So maybe it's just a movie. But what if AION is getting a makeover in terms of graphics? How cool would that be, right? To push this game that already doesn't look that bad. I mean, I don't think AION looks bad in terms of graphics. And then I started to think about it. I was like, okay, this is not a problem in AION though. The graphics are not a problem in AION. A new class is not a problem that it's not here or that it didn't come. Nobody cares about having a new class. Nobody's wanting that. I mean, all of us are wanting that, but that's not the problem, at least for us in Europe. There's so many other problems in AION that are the core problems of the game, like mega pay to win, or like, everything is so oppressing, like the mood and the game inside it, at least in Europe, the grind and everything is like a second job. So it's not a fun game to play in that sense. So and then I remembered that there's fucking Gameforge, and then I kind of lost my mood to continue thinking about this topic, because I remembered there is Gameforge present in the life of AION. So as long as there is going to be Gameforge in AION, it doesn't matter if I'm getting a new awesome class, or if I'm not getting a class, or if I'm getting a graphics rework, which, by the way, graphics rework, as I told you, it's not really needed per se. I would rather have more enjoyable content, different content, more often patches with different content, more, I don't know, maps, more dungeons. I would rather have a different 6v6 arena than that Dredgen that's been here for 9 years, something exciting, something only PvP, because Dredgen right now is full PvE. There's no PvP to be mentioned in Runatorium or in there. It's who kills Kunaks first, it's who kills those mobs first for the loot, and that's all it is. It's full PvE. So I would rather have those things addressed instead of, like, a graphics rework, which I think takes a lot of time. Even a new class, I believe it takes a lot of time to develop and stuff. It's exciting, of course, but if the game wouldn't have the problems that it does. Anyway, still very exciting news. I'm very happy. What can I say about this class? It looks like a class that I don't know, has also skills that are charged, similar to like I don't know, Gunner, or similar to like Aethertech. So something pretty modern, pretty nice, pretty flashy. I didn't really understand the whole, like this for example, the whole shooting paint. I mean, is this really gonna be in AION the game, like in this game? Is this really gonna be here? I mean, I'm gonna have someone shooting paint at me somehow? I mean, shooting paint, this is kind of a nice graphical thing to do, and this is a complicated graphical thing to do, because right now we're not shooting paint, we're just buffing ourselves with stuff. So it's pretty weird to see this happening in the actual game, or maybe this is just, again, fantasy movie vision trailer things, and the graphics are just gonna look, like they look now. But I'm just saying, nice, a good idea. I like as I said, the branch from the artist into a modern form of art, which is graffiti and spray painting and stuff like that. That's also a pretty cool idea. However, all the parkour in this video, all the jumping around, this kind of looks like AION, but the parkour doesn't really. Where are you gonna jump with your character? Is it an agile character? Is it gonna jump on walls? Is that gonna be a mechanic like a physics added in AION also? We don't know. So we can imagine and we can be happy imagining, but in reality we don't know exactly. Yeah, the class looks okay. It fits into what's missing currently. I hope that this class actually wears plate, because so far we have like 3 people for cloth, we have like people for chain, we have like 3 classes that can wear chain, out of which 2 can wear chain magical attack, 1 chain physical attack. So something maybe that wears plate, because we only have 2 on plate, and we also have like 3 on leather, 2 for leather with physical attack, and then 1 for leather with magical attack. So maybe leather with magical attack, that would also be an option. Maybe chain with physical attack to roll with chanters at the same time on the same pieces of gear. That would also be cool, so they can have 2, 2, 2, and then only cloth has 3 because it's Bard, Sorcerer, Spirit Master. Maybe that can also be a thing. But in any case, guys, excited, hyped. Probably myself, I'm not gonna be here when this is all gonna happen, because I highly doubt I am going to last with Gameforge as a publisher more than another, what, maybe 6 months in Europe playing the game. So, and if 6.0 couldn't keep me here as a patch because of the way they did it, then nothing is going to keep me here if this didn't make it. So I'm maybe not going to be here for this particular class, but yeah, what can I say? Pretty hyped anyway, because I've been playing this game for so long. Yeah, this character particularly looks more like something from one of those newer Korean games that are being developed. It also maybe looks a bit more Blade and Soul-y with all of these cool skins and, you know, perfect armors and stuff than it does AION-y in that sense. So, you know, I'm not quite sure. This says that it's for AION. The link gets you to the regular game to play it. So I don't think they missed a 2 here. Maybe this is a character in AION 2, the mobile game, right? So I don't think they missed that. I think it's for AION, but yeah, it looks very much different than what I can imagine being possible. Also, another thing that kind of like, you know, made me think that there's gonna be like a new engine, a new graphical engine, is the world around you. I mean, this doesn't exist in AION. This is nowhere. Like all of these German looking houses, right? Shall I call them like that? They remind me of Bless Online in the Huron capital. They don't remind me of anything inside AION. What is this? Like a fort? Forts in AION don't look like that. They never look like that. Forts in Bless look like that, sure, but not in AION. So that's also another thing that made me think, is a total makeover incoming, or is this just a movie kind of thing just to present the class to get us hyped? Anyway, guys, enough for this class. I'm gonna link you the video in the description below so you guys can watch it also. And now let's go and watch this AION 2. Yeah, this is a 1 minute 41 trailer. Mobile game, AION 2. I mean, when I saw this, I didn't believe it's a mobile game. Underwater combat confirmed. Cool graphics, confirmed. Cool action combat, confirmed. Cool Hyperion, confirmed. Many Hyperions. He got his whole family here. Guys, it's AION 2. Oh, there's more. Ah, okay, this part. Minions, confirmed. Pretty much cancerous. The piano in Sanctum, confirmed. Cute. What can I say, guys? Pretty cute. When I saw this trailer, I didn't believe it's a mobile game. Nothing resembles a mobile game here. Again, maybe it's something very, very artistic. Maybe it's something that, you know, it's more of a movie to tease us than some actual in-game things. Very disappointed though when I found out that AION 2 is gonna be a mobile game. That didn't really stay good with me, but I was happy that they're doing this. I was happy that somehow they're trying to, you know, somehow AION was good enough for them as an idea and as a development concept and as, you know, like graphically good and the things that is inside to push it into a mobile game. So that made me happy. It made me understand that AION was indeed a very, very nice game. I mean, come on guys, AION in Korea, when they launched, they had like over 3 million subscribed players. Of course 1 million of those, or 2 million, and maybe they have been bots, but still, to just have 1 or 2 million real people subscribe to you. And then in the West they had like fucking 500,000 subscriptions, out of which maybe, I don't know, 100k were bots. So I'm just saying, so nice to see that the game I've been playing for so many years and the game I used to love so much is being turned into a mobile game, because it has the potential, it has the core foundation, or, you know, to be so good to be turned into a mobile game, to have been so popular, to be attractive now for the Korean players to get it on a mobile phone. I mean guys, don't you have a phone? AION 2 mobile game, because mobile games are very popular in Korea. Normally AION and whatever NCSoft did to AION or AION related was mostly for Korean players. It was 99% based on the Korean market, on the Korean wishes, on the Korean mentality. So there was nothing done in AION for us, for us the European players, or for the North American players. Everything AION was done for Korea, because AION in Korea was a huge success, and AION in Korea was probably about 20 times larger, bigger, better and more popular than it ever was in Europe and North America combined. The fact that AION is not doing so well now in Korea, like in this particular year 2018, the fact that more Europeans and Americans together are playing AION than Koreans are, that's another story, and that has happened throughout the many years of AION in Korea not being up to par to Korean standards. So many games they have in Korea that we don't even have in the West, and they have so many choices, so many more better games in that sense for Korean players. Plus, not to mention this mobile phone market, which is very popular in Korea. And yeah, I mean, not surprised that NCSoft is releasing a mobile game. The fact that they even name it AION 2, that's also bizarre to say the least. It shouldn't be called AION 2, it should just be called AION Mobile or AION Warlords. Wasn't there out already a game like AION, like with AION characters like the Assassin, the Gladiator, the Templar, one of those games that actually was AION, only it was mobile? AION Warlords or AION some war thing, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure there was something, right? Overall guys, what can I say? At least they're doing something in Korea. At least they are let's say moving forward, moving to the direction that they need to move in terms of making some money with this AION 2. And that's about it guys. These were my opinions about the new class in AION, the computer game, and about AION 2, the mobile game. As always guys, I wish you lots of love until my next video, and thank you for watching. I'm gonna see you soon.